Welcome, everybody, to the Genesis Mindset. And in this particular episode, I'm going to be talking about potentially the next 100x gem on base chain. And this particular token is called BLUBI. And full disclosure, I do not own any. I'm literally just looking at this from a research perspective. I looked at this, I saw it, and now I'm actually diving deep into it to see why I think it could actually do a 100x. So, with that, let's actually get into the episode. So, I want to just go through my process because a lot of this is about learning. So I want to make it very clear. Actually, I want to make it very clear. I'm not an influencer. I'm not here to buy a token, then present a video so that you guys can pump my bags. I'm not about that. Yes, there are videos, many videos, talking about the things that I own and sharing those things. It's because I am naturally interested in those things. But I talk about things that I don't own as well. And a lot of things I talk about first and do the research, then I buy. So I share them first and then I buy. I'm not an influencer like that. So I want to make that very, very clear. So I don't actually own BLUBI. So that's why this is actually a really good lesson that I wanted to share. So what I've actually been doing so far. So I want to show you my learning so far. So I've gone over to base chain to try and experiment with the meme scene. So what I've done is I've gone to deck screener /base and I go to the top 24-hour trending. And sometimes as well, I filter. I go to the filter. So I filter, for example, I don't want anything that's in the millions of dollars of market cap. So for example, let's just take a look at this. So at the moment, 600 million, 100 million, 8 million, 8 million, 4 million, 9 million, 230, 340. So there's things in the hundreds of millions and the tens of millions. So this is very promising. This is very good signs for base chain for things that it shows that things have the potential to actually get there, which is what we want to see. So what I have been actually doing is I've been doing my FDV, about 500,000 because I don't want anything that's too expensive, but also want something that's new because new is where you can get the quickest and fastest gains. But again, don't follow this. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I'm not telling you to follow anything. I'm simply sharing what I'm doing and in the hopes that maybe other people will have some ideas about it and go, hey, Steve, why don't you do this? Or maybe I share something that you didn't think of and it will be the missing piece in your little system that you're doing. This is really about trying to improve my decision making on meme coins, trying to get the best decision making for meme coins as possible. If that's even possible, or if it's just the luck of the draw. So this is what I'll do. And then I'll go through here and I'll just wait and see. So Harambe's, for example, that would be something that I'd be looking at. Normally, I want to look at something that's number one trending, but things that are moving up as well is what I'm looking for. And things that are moving up usually have greens on the 24, 6, 1, and 5. And then I just open up a whole bunch of charts and I'll show you some of my charts in just a minute. And actually, I'll show you some of them right now. So I'll go to my multi-charts. So what I do is I'll open up a whole bunch of these different charts. I'll have a look at them. Which ones do I want to assess? And then I create a multi-chart where I just watch them and I look at them. So this is one particular one where I've done. Actually, I showed this one in a previous video. So I showed this one in the base chain mooning video. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show the base degen observing. So these are the ones that I was looking at today with these parameters. And I'll show you why everything about this is extremely risky. And if you don't have a tolerance for risk, then don't do this, because really look after your mental health, man. Like, it's just gambling. And if you also don't have a tolerance for risk, your emotions are going to destroy you, because things are going to go down and you're going to sell when you shouldn't. Things are going to go up a little bit and you're going to sell when you shouldn't. You're going to buy when you shouldn't. So what I did here is I get these tokens and I put a line here where I started observing them. So we can see here rug pull. This one's gone up a little bit. This one just basically died off. This one's slowly going up. This one is a rug pull. So this one was very promising. And now look at that rug pull. This is why that wasn't here before. So that is only just rugged. Here's another rug pull. So this is how extremely risky it is. It got up to, here we go. It got up to the million and it rugged. So, man, extreme risk with this game. Another rug pull. Book of Pepe I saw last night. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, what happened there? Crap. All right. What happened here? So, Book of Pepe. Stop doing that. Why is it doing that? So, shifting. Why is it doing that? What the? Here we go. So, all the way up. That's a 25x from where I started looking at it. So that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. 26x. Mimi, another one. What do we got here? Bliff, another one here. TPP, so that's toilet paper, another rug, and one that's gone up. So this is actually one that I actually did buy into because I actually liked it. So BLUBI, let me tell you about BLUBI. So BLUBI I saw the other day and I looked at it and I went through my little criteria. So then once I got here, oh, that's a cool meme. It's cute. It's colorful. It's bright. Awesome. Yep. It was all green here. Yep. Really cool. The market cap was 50K when I looked at it, but I was hesitant. And then I opened the website, the Twitter, the Telegram. I went to the website and I was like, whoa, this is a really cool website. It's extremely unique. It's very different to all the other kinds of websites. There's not much words, but it's really cool. It looks like some money has gone into actually producing this website. Those are the kinds of things that I want to actually look for. Then I went to the Twitter. This Twitter has doubled since the other day. And then this was the problem. So what I ended up doing is I came here, and then I ended up buying here at 100. Once I saw a little bit more green, I bought because I was a bit hesitant at 50K. So this is why also I'm still learning. And then I went up to 100. I was like, no, stuff it. I'm going to buy. So I bought it. I joined this, but when I joined through web. So I've got Telegram on Opera here, but also it can join through web. And somehow it kind of glitched. So it wouldn't let me type here. It said, you're not allowed to type. And I was like, okay, well, that's very strange. And as I was looking here, like it was an extremely active. You know how you get those ones like you get these dudes do like /spam, but it was extremely active and it was like all this energy and it was like, oh, this is actually exciting. But then I saw somebody comment with deleted account and I couldn't type and I was like, oh, this looks a bit suspicious. I don't know about this. I'm not sure about this. So I ended up just basically selling out at a break even. And then it went up to 1.4 million market cap. So that's a pretty solid return from there. So from the 100K, that's an 11. That's a 12K. So it did a solid return. So in any case, it was a mistake that I made, but I've continued to watch it. I've also seen, so I categorize all my different my Telegram. So this group here, they've been, I watched this group with 20,000 in here. They've also been spamming the crap out of BLUBI. So it's really making me think this actually has longevity. This could have longevity rather. I'm not saying it does have longevity. Now, the main issue is there's so many tokens that actually don't fit my criteria and they're mooning. So actually, I'm going to quickly show you this as well. The one last thing as just as an example of how if this is actually going to increase decision making and give me a formula or if it's just dumb luck. Because if you look at this has no issues here, which is really good. There's another one today, which my friend showed me who I'm doing this with. It had 8 issues here and it's gone and done like tens of X's, tens and tens of X. It went up to like, I think 13 million. He was looking at it like 50K and it went up to like 13 million. Like this is bonkers. This is like, it's not right. It's not right. And this other one here, what was it? Book of Pepe. I think it was Book of Pepe. Do I have it here? Yes, Book of Pepe. When I was looking at it down here. So let's just have a look at this market cap. I mean, what is that? And we saw the X's there before. This had no website. It had no Telegram. It only had a Twitter. And I thought, well, that's a bit lazy. I'm a bit suspicious of that. But I still want to keep my eye on it. What is the price performance going to actually do? I mean, look at that, man. It's 6 million market cap in the space of like a day, less than a day. It's not even a day, and it's gone up to 6 million. So this is insane. This is insanity. I mean, this is good as well because it has, I mean, the liquidity is not that thick, but that's probably why the price is going up. I actually am looking for things with a little bit thinner liquidity as well, so the price can actually go up because my strategy is to get in and get out fast. So I get in, take half out at a 3 to 5x and then just leave it for the moon bag. Along the way, I might take more out. I might take more out, say, at 1 million when it gets to 1 million market cap, because as we saw there, when it got to 1 million, it rugged. So that might be a strategy. Because I'm observing here, okay, that's a good idea. Just for safety, I might take another 50% out. So I'll take 50% out here. Then I'm going to take 50% out of what's remaining at the million. Then I'll take 50% of what's remaining at the 10 million. And then I'll just leave it till the end of the bull run. That could be a strategy. Or again, maybe wait till the 100 million, whatever it is. So in any case, BLUBI is something where I think it has a potential to go to 10 million. It could go to 100 million with what's happening on base chain. It has all the right things, but it's a super risk. And the reason why I haven't bought into it is because, well, it's like the one that got away. I feel like I missed out, and I'm just going to observe it now and analyze. I might end up buying. I'm not too sure. If it gets lower, if it gets a lot lower, I will. But at these prices, I mean, even from here, it's a million market cap at the moment. For it to go to a 10 million market cap, it's a 10x. That's pretty damn good. So I'm not too sure. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to meditate on it. But it's all about trying to make the right decision and not FOMO, and be very careful about it. So with that, I'm just going to finish with a quote from Stevie Jobs. So decision making. At Apple, there are 10 really important decisions to make every week. It's a transactional company. It's got a lot of new products every month. And if some of those decisions are wrong, maybe you can fix them a few months later. At Pixar, because I'm not directing the movies, there are just a few really important strategic decisions to make every month, maybe even every quarter, but they're really hard to change. Pixar's a much slower pace, but you can't change your mind when you go down these paths. So that's kind of why I'm choosing at the moment not to buy. I'm going to see where the wind blows. I'm going to see if it still is keep getting spammed in that main chat, and then I might decide to buy if it gets a little bit lower. But for now, I'm happy just to present this and show you this is my process. This is what I'm seeing. This could be another 100x gem. So with that, thank you very much and take care.